site full of them. I think they're 110, aren't they? Okay, chaps, get red leader. We're going to split up. Roger. Watch out for fighters. Elio, let's get them. Elio. Watch your backs as you come out the inside, chap. Target's 10 o'clock low. Go in. Go ahead for the front element. Give them a damn good thrashing, chaps. Call them pants down again. Absolutely. Fingers pulling over. Roger, I'll follow you in. Full power. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Good shooting. That 109 is not going home. That's a squadron fighting an enemy. Let's tell you 1 o'clock. Okay guys, hang in. I'm just wanting to attack you. Going full throttle. Yeah, yeah, going to the second group. Going to the second group. Look over your shoulder a lot. Go away. Oh, go on. Excellent. Good. Getting quads over now. Brake, 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 brake. Got 109 right on you.
Hello and welcome to part, which is it? Let's think about this. Part 4 painting, yeah, part 5, and we're gonna get on by doing the deckling. What you want. Now, I know what you're gonna say. The one on the thumbnail cover is not the same kit as the one I'm building. I know, because you'll be doing different markings than what I am doing here. But it's the same kit, same decals, they're from the same company, but just a different aircraft basically. Of course I'm doing the 32 Squadron ones. Like I said at the start of the series, 32 Squadron played a vital role in my family history, so we're going to get on and do that. Just having a look which ones to do first. I'm tempted to do these big ones first, so I don't know why, I just am. So I think that's what I'll do. So of course naturally, if you don't know what to do, make sure you get the right coloured ones. Just cut round your decal, no problem. Probably can't see me on camera doing this, but you can use a knife or scissors, whatever you're using, but I just did that for easy access, to be honest. Now you can use water to do these decals, or if you are a younger modeler or something like that, because you won't know much of the setting solutions, so but they are. Anyway, as always, decal fix I am using. I always use it, and I need to get some more very much soon before other projects can continue. So you are. Now it does take quite a while for the setting solution to work its magic. So I'm gonna go away and leave this for a while, and then come back and see where we get on then. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. It's kind of, how would you put it, all gone. Well, how would you put it? It's like it's done. So here we just try to slide it off. I don't think it's. Just gonna put a tiny little bit, just only a tiny little bit, across like that to help it apply on. I say a little bit, I just put a whole load on there. And of course, just naturally you're going to slide this off. Great difficulty. Into the surface like so. Careful not to Okay, so just having a look across there. Just having a look. Okay, so just needs to go a bit forward, it does. Out to there. I see what you mean now. Yeah, it does. So actually this roundel does go a bit further forward than actually what you think. So just getting this all level. Put it back a bit more. Just having a look. It's actually very difficult, this is. Oh, hold on. Nearly there. Just a bit more this way. A bit more. And I have to say, that's kind of in place now. So that's all there, no problem. Looks level to me. I'm just having a look on the side angle view, you can see there. Pull it down just a touch more. Like so. I'm just going to smooth it over. Try to anyway. It's actually a very difficult thing to do, this is actually. I can't say that is actually in level with that, so I'm happy as that is. So yeah, so let's, what I do now is press gently down onto the surface and make sure it is completely smooth over. Like so. So you have to work kind of fast but kind of gentle at the same time in order to get all the bubbles out and everything else out of the way, sort of thing. So it's looking good. I'm just gently smoothing everything away out of the way. Oh, but it's flying in now. I've had the window open actually because it's another thing as well. It does provide a very strong smell. Put a bit more on there, like so. Make sure everything's smoothed down. If it's all smooth and that's in place. Touch. So there you are. That's kind of it now. So with that dry, you just basically leave it to dry now. Just make sure you get every single bit in, like so. Like so. There you have it. That's the squadron insignia, or done the logo. Just gently rub into the actual things. With just a gentle rub, it actually starts the setting solution off, so we can actually get into all the panel lines. So just very gently rub over the top. It just gets in there like so. And there you have it. That's really about it. So you are. So you now know how to put decals together now. So that's one side done. Now the difficult part now is having them all done. So I'm going to put into time lapse. This fly's going to be annoying me in a minute. Just gets hit in the window trying to get out. I can't. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, put into time lapse, and we're going to continue with actually making it look like an actual aircraft now. Alright, okay, so I'll see you all in a minute. So I've jumped ahead, and here we have it. The hurricane's all basically done. Of course, what you just saw, deckled, weathered, and matte varnished. I have to say, I'm happy the result now. The matte varnish is done, but I've had trouble with this. The matte varnish with the humble spray, and actually, what I found online is actually really helpful. Basically, in some cases, if you apply too much, which happens with just one coat of, well, actually tell like 2 coats of the Humble spray, I got frosting all over this, and it looked awful. It just faded the colour, the green, faded the brown, faded the decals, everything it did. And I thought, oh, that's great, I've ruined my model now. But I did have a look online, and actually what I found out was actually really brilliant, and this was on the Airfix forum. Now, someone's had the same problem, they sprayed it, and they got a frosting effect on it. And with that, someone said, take the gloss varnish and apply a very thin coat over the top of it, and it absorbs it. So I thought, oh, okay, let's try it. And so I got my varnish out, the clear varnish from Humble, and I just did one thin layer over the top, and amazingly it got rid of it. And so I thought, wow, that's brilliant. So I did it again, and it came out too glossy. Matte varnish again, did the same effect, frosted over the top. Again with the matte gloss varnish applied over again. Brilliant, just a tiny little bit across this wing and the fuselage side. And I sprayed a very, very mist over, and this is how it's come out as. So I have to say, I'm now happy of it. It's still there, it's got a bit of shine on it to it, but it doesn't matter, it's perfect, that's how I want it. So normally I would end this now and go straight over to end this part and then go over to the next steps, which is the little parts. But really, all this needs now is the landing gear, the lights, the prop, and the canopy going on, and that's kind of it really. Oh, well, the exhaust as well, and that's really it. Basically, it's going to be finished. So what I kind of did want to show you was I'm just going to complete it now, just one full video, and this is how it's going to do. So of course we're going to do a landing gear. Now normally we would put the doors on, but the way this model is, I'm actually not going to risk it and just put the gear on first, which actually is not too bad. Just get my tweezers out, and we're just going to start with the legs. Now we're going to start along this side here, so I'm going to stand up and zoom you in, if I can do. So that's perfect there. So I'm going to try and keep in that spot. Try. D66. So the landing gear legs, oh crap. Again, very careful in cutting, and they are silver, like bare metal silver. So yeah, let's just trim them down a bit. Get rid of all the flash on this. Well, it's not flash, it's just leftover sprue really. Just touch like that on there. So got D66 and what's the other one? D28. It's this tiny little piece here. There. So yeah, the parts do want to spring off all the time. Just like so. There we are. Let's take our glue, which I'm using the extra thin cement. Just have a look now. So as you can see, this part fits into there, like so. Absolutely perfect. I'll just use this now, and take that out of the way. Apparently now that fits like so, I think. So just having a quick look. like that. So it's kind of a fiddly fit, in other words. Where's the tweezers? So the trouble is, I had them a minute ago. Oh, there they are. Sorry. Just organisation is like that. So that's going there. That goes in there. And that's in there. So now I'm just going to make sure it's level. That is actually not bad. Like so. Wow, that is actually fabulous. Like that. So I'm actually just going to rest that on there for now. Right, so it's dried for a couple of minutes and it's all stable. Now, once you've got them two in place, you have this little thing here. Now, according to instructions, it fits on the second one in there like that, and it kind of goes through this structure into there, so it is one fiddly little bit here. So before we start, I'm just going to touch a glue onto the end there. And this is going to be absolutely fiddly as hell. Okay. So we got the landing gear down in the down position. I also want to mention I've added a tail wheel on. I just need to do touch-ups where I smoothed it down a bit, and there you are. So we got the landing gear on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the actual covers on, which apparently, let's just have a look. You've got grooves how they fit in, but there's so apparently it fits in like that. So I'm just gonna rest it there, like so. Yeah, it looks alright, that does. No problem whatsoever. Wow. Well, it's not bad. It's a good fit, but it'll do. Just go do the same on this side. On that one. And that rests like that. So that's a pretty easy task. So yeah, so once again what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry and come back later and see how it works out, because that is actually one easy way of putting landing gear on, guys. That's actually really good. So we've got everything sorted. Last thing we need to do is the wheels. So here we are. Again, it's a two-piece wheel basically gone to side. Actually, it's 3-piece actually, and I have to say that is nicely detailed. I'm going to go with a bit of silver on that one, so I just messed up a bit, but it's a 3-piece wheel. Now, some people don't like 3-piece wheels because you've got the seam line down the front there, but if you just a bit of sanding over the top, that should get rid of it. So what we're going to do now is actually weighted wheels as well. That's a nice thing as well, and it also lined up ready for it to go on the ground, so you have to be careful when pushing that in. And that is in. Basically, that was all that was needed. Just having a look now. Is this level and straight? Yep, that is level and straight. So I'm just going to touch a glue to it, like that. Just go push a bit further in. If we'll go any further, no. Okay, that's how the wheels go on. So I have to say, they're actually really nice detailed wheels. So it makes a change from the old Airfix kits that used to have like the horrible wheels that they had. It just didn't look nice whatsoever. So that's the other one. Now on, and just gonna put a bit more glue on actually before melt it down a bit. And that's gonna go. No, that what like that I should say, not like that. And there you go. That's really the wheels on. Okay, a bit. Just have a look now. Just need to pull them. Just pull them about a bit in order to fit them on correctly. I'm just going to add a bit more glue down the side there, and then there. Let's go rest on there. So that really is the wheels done, and it's now sat on its own wheels. So wow, looks really good from this angle, to be honest, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that dry for now. Basically, I've done the prop here. That's gonna sit on the front when it's done. And basically, all we need to do now is the exhaust and gun sights and canopy, and we are finished now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and naturally I'll see you all in a jiffy, as they say. Right, so this is how it looks so far. Then the main reason I stopped and started recording it's not to show you really this, but to show you really what's out there. I don't know if you can hear that and see that as well. If I can just show you out there, if I can just show you. Yeah, in the middle of a thunderstorm, and it's not that promising out. And I don't know whether you can see any lightning or not, but a fair few have actually just gone off. There you go. You probably just saw that one. It's absolutely ridiculous. If I try and get you shot out of the window, see how bad it is out there. Huh? You probably just saw that one as well. Anyway, I'm just going to let this storm pass over and carry with more modelling, I suppose, as they say. So I just want to start off by saying, we just move that out of the way. But yeah, I just want to say that we started off by something like this, and just ignore that. and it's kind of look like this. And overall, just a lot of sprue and plastic, all mixed in one box. But I have to say, this has been my first proper 1/48 Hawk Hurricane build, and I thoroughly enjoyed this new tooling by Airfix. And I have to put my hand on my heart and say, best Hurricane that I will ever do in my life. I haven't tried the Italy one or the Segal one, but there you go. It's a really good aircraft kit, and it thus ends my first entry into my RAF group build. So just gonna go from that and move this over to that. I'm just gonna refocus you, sorry. Like that. And here we are. So I have to say, everything is completely finished on this aircraft. It has just been such a beautiful and brilliant build, and I have to recommend this to virtually everyone for it. This, like any experienced or any younger modelers out there, just get this because it's absolutely brilliant. Bad things about it. The only trouble we had was fitting the cockpit and all the spars and the wings there, and really that was it, and a bit of filler back here and underneath. But apart from that, that was everything, and that is all completely and utterly finished. I'm just going to turn around for a bit. What else has been good or bad about it? The good thing is just basically everything. The detail, cockpit, the detail in the gun ports, the panel lines, the exhaust, even the plastic itself is just such a nice moulding, and I have to say, if you really put the work and effort into it, it will just be brilliant. Literally just perfect and brilliant. So yeah, this is it all completed. Everything is built out of the box apart from a couple of things. One, as you know, is the seat harnesses. They're photo etch. And another thing I need to point out is, I don't know where you can see that, I'll go show you in a minute, but there is a gun sight on the front there. That was in case, I don't know why I didn't do this on the Spitfire, but it was in case the light went out in the actual optical gun sight, so the pilot could still see where he was shooting. So there you are. And the other thing is that I've added stretch sprue to the wires at the back there, so that is just completely brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this down like so. You're still going to see everything. Just going to make this completely loose and film it from this angle here. So as you can see, just absolute beautiful detail on it everywhere. I don't know if you can see the gun sight on the front there. That was just a bit of stretch sprue in there. Just go turn it around again. So you can see all the panel line detail across the side there. It's all just worked beautifully along there. Canopy, now that I thought there was going to be problems with that, but surprisingly there was not. There was nothing wrong with it whatsoever. So what we're going to do now, just have to loosen this a bit, apologies. Go zoom you in a bit more in the wing. There you are. That's all the gun ports in there. That's all showing. And I've also done the chipping effect on the side there. And I've got all the wing spars in there. Moving on, see there's the gun sight across there. Got the canopy and the cockpit all sorted and detailed in there. Sorry about. No, that's not. That's better. So you see everything is just beautiful in there, absolutely beautiful now. I really did like the decals and how they went over this rigging effect across here. Not rigging effect, fabric effect I should say. Across there. Chipping on the front there. Of course we got the exhaust stubs there. And the prop now has two versions for the prop. You can do this one or as a pointier nose one. That's absolutely perfect across here. Like so. Let's go to the back. So that's across there like that. Move you to the other side now. Go on. I really need a turntable now. That's all the gun installation there. Machine guns at the side. Wheels, the landing gear, all fitted beautifully in there. Like so. Go around to this side now. See all the detail in the cockpit down there. Like so. Move my head out of the way, which I can't really do. Just in there. See all that. Actually, let's try and get a bit of light on the subject here. Like so. Let's have a go at this. There you are. All detail in there. That's all perfect and that. So as you can see, it's just absolutely beautiful in there. There's a better view of the machine guns and the hugs off. Going back down to tail wheel. And that is kind of it, guys. That is the 148 Hurricane all completed and that. I have to say that is an absolutely enjoyable build. I've really enjoyed it and I hope you have too. And this is kind of my entry, my first entry to my mine and Sam's own group build for the RAF. And actually, as a matter of fact, it is now the 15th of September, which is of course Battle of Britain Day. So what a day to have it completed by, and just honouring all those brave men from both sides of conflict on that day. Both airmen and airwomen, like, you know what I mean, and groundsmen and everything else like that who took part. Everyone played a vital role in the Battle of Britain, even civilians on both sides. Right, with that, I'm going to the group build, well, the video, of course get onto the photos, and I'll see you all later. So, once again, thank you very much for watching, and cheers and goodbye for now.